Oh, hello, and good evening, everybody. I'm just going to turn that down. It looks like my microphone might be a little bit peaking there. Right. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well this Monday. Yes, it is Monday, isn't it? This Monday evening. So we're going to catch up on our auctions. Just a quick check on our gold levels. Right now we are at 1,279,000 and we're aiming for... Hey Sephorium, good to see you again. How's things? And I got a few follows there from Rukai, Squish and Pizzo Majado, I think, or something similar. So we're getting closer to our target, another 250,000-ish. We should be there. It's quite exciting. So let's start with some mailboxes. Lots of expires in here. Let's pick up the expires. There's a few sales there. Oh, we actually sold Tome of Illusions Cataclysm for a terrible price of 1,100. And we sold a brown linen shirt. It's the first time we sold one of those. So that's nice. The shirts are selling, even though they're not a massive profit. It's kind of quite nice to know that they're selling. I'll leave that for now and just go pop those ones that expired on. I'll do this in a few little batches. Let's have a look at my auctioning and do a post scan. And we're going to have a little check of everything, just make sure. Do the usual routine. Make sure we've got things on at a good price. Get all those cancels back on. What have we got? Spiced rib roast. Deep fried mossgill. Restocking your vial of the Sanity Soul 2 today. Wow, that's brilliant, Sephorium. That's making you some really nice profit there. I saw Gumdrop's got his recipe as well. I really must excuse me, I really must get on that bandwagon. But I've still got my tailoring legendary outstanding. I think before I start anything new I really ought to get a routine of that going. That would require me actually playing the game, so that could be interesting to remember how to heal. Ooh, that's a nice dragon. Right, what else have we got? Some more expires. Just the usuals. We have been getting some good sales. I mean, definitely I would say the raid has picked up the enchant sales. I'm seeing more sales of enchants than before. Not in the first week the raid was out, but definitely the second week the raid was out, once more people started doing normal LFR kind of level. And I can't really get a handle on cooking yet because I'm not fully there with everything. I'm seeing a few things sell, but I haven't got enough of a range or of over time to know how well that's actually doing. A couple of things here are going off on very high prices. I wonder if those are accurate or whether I'm artificially bumping them up myself. What I'll do is I'll leave them to keep bumping up if that's the case, and then I'll whack it down to more regional average and see if I can tempt some snipers. That might work. But for now, we'll just keep them on. Oh, just walked into a wall. There we go. And oh, we've got some more sales in there. Let's do the expires. Sale of a Nightborn Delicacy platter and 2 stacks of salads. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to have to restock on my cooking, it would seem. Post scan. And of course we need to check our shopping. I wonder if they're going to find any nice bargains. Really need to push for the Nomi recipes, see if we can get those all done. Because then I can make better profits on everything, and then I can work out how much to make of each thing based on its sale rate. I think it's probably a good way, a bit the same way as I did with the necks and the enchants, is work out which ones are selling best and stock more of them, and which ones are selling least and stock less. Just got to buy those snacks. That's true. Oh, that's all my mails actually. And not a lot, actually. Not a lot of enchants there from this morning. Not any enchants from this morning. Now that's interesting. I wonder if someone's really stocking up the market on those. Okay. Not a problem. We'll have to have a look on that. The problem with the snacks is that at 800 a piece, I'm really loath to spend money. So I'm kind of thinking, I could have done this, deselect all. I'm kind of thinking I'd rather do it with time, but I know time versus money and all that. So I kind of, right, all those, cancel scan. I kind of think it's pretty, yeah, look at all those undercuts. Undercuts. I bought them all every time you saw them under 1,000. Okay. Now I did buy, the longer the time the less good cooking gets. That is a good point. I did actually collect up 20 Nomi snacks earlier, not like a few days ago, and I picked them up for under 600 each, but then I flipped them and put them back on for 889, so I got the raw gold out of that. But then I could effectively say, well, I've earned something like 6,000 out of that, so I could use that money to buy Nomi snacks, and effectively I've gotten them for free, if you follow that logic. So I'll have a look. It's in my favourite shopping, and I'll have a look, see what kind of prices we're looking at. But yeah, I think that's a good point, is the longer I leave it, the less effective it's going to be, because this is the last raid really, isn't it? People start doing other things. Food for thought, that. Pardon the pun. Open all mail. There we are. This week will be huge. You reckon? Is there another... Oh, is LFR not actually out yet? Oh, I thought it was already out. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that is going to be huge, isn't it? Although then how many people at LFR level use food? I know I certainly don't but then I'm probably an exception because I don't play very well. But yeah, I guess other people will use food, won't they? So I really should get my cooking sorted. There we are. What's Azeroth at 6,000? That's not great. They will use the personal food, yeah, just to give them give themselves a boost. Wow, no one's selling in any immaculate fibrils at the moment, so we're sticking those on at 14,000. That would be interesting if it sold. I have sold one for 9,000, so you never know. Azeroth's looking quite cheap, not the best, so that's fine. It's still a profit. cost 2,500 to make, and then all the others, let's get those on quickly. Nobody listing them on your server, and you've been listing at 15k. Okay, and no takers yet. Yeah, it's an odd one. I have sold some. I've sold 7, and the last one was sold 5 days ago. I've got a personal sale rate of 0.16, which is very similar to the region sale rate of 0.14. So they do seem to be selling on this server. Right, oh, and someone's bought a critical strike already. There we go. Enchanting needs a restock then. Groups, Enchanting, cloaks, X. Ooh, a little bit laggy. Tomes and relics, add to queue. Just the one critical strike. Of course I didn't sell any, so that'll be why. Let's get a lay shatter going. Then we can get that critical strike straight back on there and see if we can pick up some sales over the next hour, hopefully. There we go, that should be enough. Go back to the regular, make that. I think also it would be good to do a cancel scan of my cooking. Let's just get that up there. Haste, I've already got maximum amount posted apparently. And right, before we do the cooking cancel scan, let's do a regular shopping scan, because I reckon hopefully we can see Nomi snacks there at 931 currently, and chaos crystals at 279. How many chaos crystals have I got left? I've only got 125 left. That's dangerously low. I'll leave it for now. Let's see what everything else comes in at. 259. Picked up some more. Still got another few pages to scan. Wild Jade still looking pricey. I think I have got some stock though for that, so that's alright. Sumptuous Furs looking pricey. Okay, the only thing looking relatively cheap, according to the percentage, is Large Brilliant Shard. And I purchased the load at 90, so that at 34's a definite bargain. There's just the one, so I'll take it. And Sorcerous Earth, no, I got that cheaper. How's Silk looking? Lots of it on, and let's take the 5 of 20, definitely, and I'll leave the 1 of 3, but I'll take the 1 of 13. There we are. Chilled meat, we got a load of that the other day. I've got 40 now. I do need to go and do a cooking quest, which I haven't done before, so I need to work that one out in a bit. And Arcana's looking at 1590 versus my 13. And then someone's put a wall there of 234. Try and keep the prices down. No point me trying to bother with that. Ooh, what's all that? Oh, that's... For a minute there I thought I'd sold a load of stuff. Man, I wish I had those prices. I know, it does vary so much on server for server. I was listening to someone on YouTube talking about buying chaos crystals for under 100, and I was like, yes please. Wish I could buy them for that price. Essence of Undeath, 45's mine. So how's chaos crystals looking? How many have we got? 259's the best there. 289's got a mini wall there. Ley lights looking at 53. Cloth's pricey, and then everything else here looks like it's gone over what I would like to do. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go back and do our cancel scan. Let's do deselect all. Right, so I'll use the feature. Cooking, food. Let's just do a cancel scan on our food, because I'm sure I've been undercut on a lot of this. Chaos is 240 right now. Okay, that's kind of reasonable, I'd say. I mean, I had been trying to get everything under 200 was my threshold. Leylight's 95 though. Wow, that's huge. You could almost do with... Is that worth doing a ley shatter? Not quite, is it? Oh, walked into the wall again. Right, let's pickle these up. Hey, Drop Pencil. Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine evening? Just doing the usual cancels, restocks as part of our beginning routine at the moment, and then we'll get into awesome art. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I did enjoy drawing those. They're something to do whilst I was away from a computer. Although actually I did use a computer as reference, so I wasn't completely away from the computer. Arcana's 30. Wow, and I'm nearly half that. Wow. Oh, forgot to post. There we go. Let's get the food back on. Oh, looks like there's a problem there. Was posting auctions. Done. Let's do a /reload. There we go. We'll have a look and see if we can fix that and get those cooking ones back on. I'll leave the rest for now. I won't do a complete cancel scan. Let's just get a post scan going on these. Silk is 8 gold. Wow. And not much of it. Only 1300. Wow, that's just so empty. I mean, it would almost be tempting on your server to go and farm silk. I don't know if that's a viable option. Because didn't they take the one... Wasn't there supposed to be a good farm in Suramar that's now been removed? It might be, I think. Right, get that on. That work? Oh no, it has worked. Just lagged out a little bit. Right, my auctions, got a few sales, haste and versatility. We can suppose the Murlocs in Azuna are good. Okay. We need to go. Oh, and a buyer has been found for Bear Tartar already. Okay. 4 to 5k an hour. That's not bad, really. If you've only got 1300 on your server, you could possibly, if you're into farming, that is. Hello, Grace. Thanks for stopping by. How are you this fine evening? Right, cooking dailies. I think I've done the one here. So let's land again. I need to go to Dalaran. Actually, no, need to go to Northrend. So I'm going to go to Dalaran, do the Nomi, and then I'm going to go to Old Dalaran. Fresh and ready to play. Ah, excellent to hear. I'm not sure which part of the world you're in, Grace, but it's evening here, coming up for midnight, so I'm probably less of the fresh, but certainly ready to play. The Murlocs are good. Make sure you kill with tailor and shoulders. Ah, yes, that's a good point. You want to get those shoulder enchants running. Oh, I'm going all over the place here with my flying. I'm walking into things. Right, Nomi, what do we have? Slightly burnt food, wildfowl, egg, and lay blood. Okay, what should we add on? What are we missing? Let's do some more wildfowl eggs. They seem to be quite good. 6 p.m. there in Chicago. Perfect timing for having an extended evening. Is 4K an hour actually doable? I wouldn't know. I mean, I would guess so. It depends on how you're set up. I know it depends on whether you've got the routine down. That would be the next thing, wouldn't it? Is making sure you've got the pattern of where all the respawns are and you're running around the most efficient way. Right, I think this is going to be the quickest way to get me to Northrend, or at least in Dalaran. And then I need to go see someone about a recipe that I don't have for cooking, which is, where is it? I believe I need to go see this northern stew I need, and I believe I need to go to the Borean Tundra. See this guy. I think. Cooking trainer. I think. I'm going to try that. Whereabouts do I need to head for the Borean Tundra from here? That's this end. Okay, so let's head down that way. Wonder how long it'll take me to get there. I guess I could have gotten the boat from Stormwind. I'm not sure if it takes you to Borean or it takes you to the other side. Oh well, I'm flying now. So we're going to go through Wintergrasp and down here. Ooh, looks like I'm aiming down a little bit. There we go, let's fly in a straight line. Let's have a look and see if we can find something. Good respawn when no one else can be possible. Fairly close circle. Bit of it in the water, but not much. What shoulder enchant are you using? I would guess if you're going to farm cloth is... Oh, what have I done? I'm not moving. There we go. I think I clicked away. Let's do numlock. We're actually heading somewhere automatically. There we go. Looking at the scavenger. Yeah, I think that's probably going to do you the best, isn't it? For the tailoring scavenger one. Ooh, we're in a combat zone. Not that I think anyone does PvP here, but there we go. Are we talking 4K for one character? Yeah, I guess the other point is multi-boxing as well, isn't it? Don't particularly want to be in a battle. I'm hoping I can get out of here. Oh, I've gone too far south, that's why. I need to head this way. Terrible flying. Let's get out of here onto the coast. Right, Borean Tundra. So, you multibox in Suramar. Ah. There we go, Borean Tundra. And we need to go down to this one, the Vanguard's Keep bit, I think. Okay. Let's put that there. There we go. Oh, we're heading the wrong direction again. Let's head down. It's been so long since I've been here. spawn is fairly instant in its specific run along the coast and up the mountain. The murlocs are pretty generous. Oh, that's good. Always trust the murlocs to be generous when they're dead. Okay, I think we're getting there. All this for a stew recipe, basically, because I hadn't picked it up before. Right. Vanguard Keep looks like it's probably over here. Yeah, let us know how you get on with that cloth. Especially if you've got such limited supplies for him, it might be worth you giving that a little look. Valiant's Keep, there we go. Right, someone for cooking. Who do we need? It was a dwarf. Looks like had a blue outfit on. Can't see anything obvious. Where would you be? There's the fight master. Will you be in the garrison perhaps? Oh, there's some people down here. Let's have a look. Yes. This guy. Northern cooking. And I'd like to do northern stew, please. Yeah. Bring 4 chilled meat. I believe I actually have some on me because I planned for that. There we go. Excellent. Let's learn. I've already learnt it. Okay. So now we need to make 4 northern stews. What do we need to make northern stew? Where's Shorigami? I'll miss him. Watch after your pull down routine. Will we show if you need you're too kind. Nice. Love recipes. I know I've got Akis recipe list and I need to, once I've done all my gold making bits, I'd like to go back and collect up a lot of the ones I've missed. Right, what do we need for northern stew? Northern stew needs, oh, it just needs chilled meat. Okay, that's fine. We happen to have some. Probably not wise putting a cooking fire on wood. Don't want to burn the tower down, but I don't think they'll mind. Northern stew. Let's make 4 add to queue craft. There we go. It's a fun fill-in. You get to see a lot of areas you might have missed. Yeah, I think I will. Because I have actually missed quite a lot in several expansions. Spent all weekend chasing down blacksmith recipes. Yeah, that sounds like fun. It's just the kind of thing I like to do. Now, I think I'm going to need to fly back to Dalaran, but what I think I'll do is I'll take a flight path just so I can kick back and relax whilst we enjoy the scenery. And my flying's terrible. Right, where are we? We need Dalaran. There we go, straight there. Should have done that in the first place, really. I knew there's a flight path just right by him. That's alright. We've got it now. We've got the recipe. So definitely that stock of chilled meat we bought the other day is really useful to keep that stocked up. It looks like these dailies will require it from time to time. So that one, I'm going to go back and do these quests at one point. I need to finish off all my quests. I hate having unfinished quests in my log. But my first... Did I get my chef's hat? I haven't yet, Grace. I've started the grind towards it. I have a grand total of 16 Epicureans awards at the moment. So, still a little ways off. But I'm trying to just remember to do the dailies whenever they come up. I'm doing the Stormwind ones and the old Dalaran ones. And they seem to be the best ones for me because at least one of them will give me 2 awards. Sometimes both, which is really handy. And I missed out on the Wrath of the Lich King time walking, which would have got me some more quicker ones, but I was away on holiday then and I didn't listen to Ignis's advice, so I missed out on that one. But lesson learnt, so now I'm doing it the slow way. Once I get it, I'll love it. Yeah, I hear it. It works really well. I really wish they'd make a disenchanting hat or some disenchanting gloves to speed up the whole silk bracer shuffle, because that one takes forever. Right, are we there yet? Not quite. Where are you headed? Are you going up and round? Okay. So what's going to be next in our list of things to do once we've done this cooking daily? I know I've done the Stormwind one already today. And then I think I will need to do... I'll go to the garrison and have a look at that, see what we've done. Restock on cooking. There might be a few cooking things we need to do. We've checked on Nomi. Maybe do a few silk shuffles. We've got 200 silk that needs dealing with. Runetoon, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Just downloaded TSM4 and it's crashing each time you try to import a simple group. Unsullied gear from TSM website. Any ideas? My first question would be, has TSM completely updated? And I wonder what's in the group. I wonder if there's any weird items in there or any strange operations that it doesn't have. I know the export feature definitely wasn't working. Yeah, I believe importing strings is still an issue that they're working on. Okay, so thank you, Kylie, for the update, and thanks for stopping by the stream and for the resub as well. Thank you very much for that. I spotted that the other day. Everything all right? There we go. Back to Dalaran. And we need to hand in the quest, which is probably over here, in here, at the top or underneath. I'm going to take a guess underneath. There we are. This person. Northern stew, jug of wine, Epicurean's award, and a small spice bag. There we go. Would it be a big problem to move on to TSM4 when it's stable and stay on TSM for the time being? I reckon, Runetoon, that would be perfectly acceptable. I don't think you're going to be losing out in any way, shape or form, or other than just a few kind of improvements, especially if it's affecting your workflow at the moment. And you can still, whenever you do go onto 3, go up from 3 to 4, it will import everything in whenever you're ready. So if it's doing things that's breaking what you'd like to do, then I would suggest stick with TSM3 Let's open the bag. And we got another reward. Up to 18 now. Excellent. Right. Garrison time. So yeah, I'd say stay on 3 if it's just looked at your cooking, you finished all the achievements and have iron pour, which is 240 recipes. Forgot how much cooking you did. Wow. And you went back to 3 as well, Grace, did you? Yeah, I guess I'm alright at the moment at the level I'm doing. I'm not doing anything too... That's the leather trader. Do you have anything? I don't think I've seen you before. Primal spirits for raw beast hide. Don't think I have any. I don't have any of the leatherworking because I'm not a little leather worker. You went back to 3 because of the import issue as well. Ah, seems to be a common thing. Weirdly, I guess am I unusual in that I don't actually import any strings? My method of learning is to kind of try and work it out myself, which I know is probably slower. What's the trader today? For dust, raw bear meat. What's the actual trader on the calendar? We've just gone over midnight, so it might have changed. Trader EU should be leather for the 11th and then herb after that. Okay, I don't think there's anything I really need anyway. Let's carry on. Where's my windows gone? Let's minimize that one. There we go, sorry, just catching up on the chat. I'm back to 3 because the import issue. I'm a multi-box that's usually use TSM heavily to keep track of inventories and move stuff back and forth. That's fair enough. That's why you don't have time for Vial of the Sands. Yes, exactly, Stavorium. Yeah. 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 Doing it slowly might help me with learning things, but it doesn't mean I get things done quickly because I don't have any time. Ideally, I'd be doing WoW full time, but as a family man with dependents, I'm not entirely reliant on WoW. Need to spot for Ember Silk or Savage Leather. Let you know. That's very kind of you, Grace, to offer all your help with locations. 6 accounts at the moment, 5 to box and 1 to keep the auction house going. Wow, that's pretty impressive, Rune Team. Just ignore your family; they can fend for themselves. Yes, but I love them so much, so I shall be not one for ignoring them. Okay, so that's done. Let's do another load of work orders and check on my tailoring, which now we've got a level 3. Oh, we've got those missions as well. I didn't check those. Oh, does look nice at level 3. Work orders. And let's do another 6, and then let's check those order hall missions, because there was one. Oh, pressed the wrong button. There's one to rush it, wasn't there? You can tell that's one reason you hang here. Family happy. Oh, thank you, Grace. What kind of CPU and GPU strains does that give you? Yeah, that's another reason why I don't multi-box. There's no way my poor potato could handle something like that. Completed mission. So we picked up... Oh, we failed. we would have picked up some rush orders, but we failed that one. Ooh, and a load of things have just expired, it looks like. Anything else we can do? I guess I ought to really, if nothing else, get some XP or something just to get my followers better. I order this by percentage. I'm looking for something like, you know, like that. Extra. I might as well do some of these, I think. Just to get it ticking over. Thought I could order it by percentage, but it doesn't look like it. Let's just scan through, see if there's anything that looks good. Anything at 100 like that, I reckon. Start the mission. And then let's go with that one. Might as well do these because I'd like to be able to do some decent missions. You need master plan. Okay, I've got the other garrison add-on. Garrison soon. Okay. Which of the add-on have I got? I have Garrison Mission Manager is the one I've got. Because I use that for my order hall ones. I guess that's kind of worked for now. It's given me a load for now. And then I'll just keep ticking that over. I might as well keep trying to grow my garrison passively whilst I'm doing things. Every time I pop back here, I think. You never know when it's going to be useful, because it's already useful with the hex weave. How much hex weave have I got? 83. Nearly enough. Okay, and I think that's the good thing about WoW. It's pretty light on the old CPU and GPU resources, which is why I can play and stream, which is always good. So, yeah, definitely. Master Plan and Master Plan A also works with the manager. A few more variables. Ah, okay. That sounds like it could be useful then. Master Plan and Master Plan A. I'm going to write that down in my list of things to look up. Let's go here and type this in. Master Plan. Right on. There we go. Now I've got that in my list of things, so I can look it up later. Alright. And everything in the back runs on low. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing, isn't it? You can switch out things working on low resolution versus the others. Have I got anything I actually need to sell? No, I don't. We've got a buyer. I've also got a feeling I'm going to be undercut on my auctions. So let's have a quick look at those. The default settings from ISBoxer and lowered the minions a little manually. You get around 40 to 50 FPS with all 5 running. That's pretty good. I mean, my FPS is running at 80, 70 usually. Occasionally it can go up to 100 with one thing at minimum, just to give you an idea. That's got some good sales in here at the moment. And I think I'm going to do a cancel scan on cloaks, necks, Rings, tomes and relics. Actually going to leave the tomes and relics on. Not so concerned about those. Just going to do the main ones. With the GPU or the CPU limit the FPS the most. I guess with that many apps running in the background, the CPU is going to take a pretty heavy load, I would have thought. Not having experienced it myself, I'm just guessing. But then it's a lot for the GPU to handle as well. Be interesting. What's that? Guild Battle Standard. Oh, I've never seen one of those before. Right, oh, we had a load of expireds, didn't we? One thing you did a long time ago is to have an auction house in your garrison on your enchanter. Only me keeps my machine working much easier. Ah, that's a good thing, isn't it? Of course. That's less of a load, and you don't get the phasing. 43 Arcana from the World Quest. Awesome. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I could do with checking the World Quests. Let's get these back on, and then do an enchanting restock, I think. Because we need them sales if I'm going to meet my goals. And go to groups, enchanting, cloaks, necks, rings. Yeah, I've got a few things now. 3. Let's go to lay shatter. Lay shatter. There you go. Oh, someone's bought some bear tartar as well. You sold 2 tomes for 15. Nice, Sephorium. That's pretty good profits. Do you have a good stock of all the materials for all the different tomes? And do you do the Pandaria tomes as well, the other ones that are quite tricky to get? Because I've only got the regular ones. I don't have the other 2 Pandaria ones. The Shadow Pan ones. Never had an intention to move bigger. I mean, that's fair enough, Runetoon, if it works for you. There's no reason to. You've got a good stock. That's it. Spoken like a true goblin, Sephorium. Right. Okay. Back to a cloak. And 2 rings. There we go. And crafted 5 of each already. Wow, that's even better stock. Let's look at what we need to do for cooking. We need 6 Nightborn Delicacy platters and 4 salads, which also means we need 4 Suramar Surf and Turf and 6 Barracuda Murgla. You don't like cancelling and reposting. Yeah, I get that. You can just like throw them on. Do you set like your post cap to 1 and then just put another one on? And just run post scans. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Sephorium. I like your thinking. Okay, let's start gathering on this so we can pick up all the bits we need. So, oh, we don't have enough dream leaf, so we're going to have to pick up a dream leaf. Let's do the guild one first. Pick up things we need. Where's my gatherer gone? There we go. Gather items. Also need to make sure that we turn on the intermediate crafting and gather those as well. And then we need to visit the bank, regular bank. Move that to the left. And gather those items. I think we're done with that. Yeah, we're done with that. You have a Dreamleaf trick too. But I tell you if you want to know. Okay. All these tricks, Grace. Yeah, you're a veritable font of knowledge. My Dreamleaf trick is currently buying it in the auction house. Oh, we also need some gem chips. Let's go have a look. I'm gonna do an actual cooking favourite shopping. Oh no, shopping ingredients search. See if we can pick up a few more things. You're one of the ones that post, so I can. Yes, absolutely. I bet you are. I did do a bit of herb gathering on my Demon Hunter as it was leveling. I quite enjoyed it. I used the Gatherer add-on. I was just looking at Dreamleaf and didn't like the price. Okay, so the price of Dreamleaf for me today is currently coming in at 17 gold 85. But once it's finished scanning everything. Yep, the 17 gold 85. I had been buying it for 12 gold 62. I've been studying and trying out the spots gold farmers talk about, so I have 4 that are still amazing. Okay. Dreamleaf is nice for pigments, but not to sell by itself. Okay. It's 10 gold on your server. The 17 gold is definitely pricey. It's pricey for me too, because I've purchased 59 at 12 gold. So I do need one though, and I just need one, so I can probably soak that up if anyone's actually selling just one. Yeah, for 28. You often get it for, it's 12 gold and you often get it for 6 to 8. Wow, that's good. Under 17 isn't worth it. No, there's probably other ways you can do it. I'm going to just take this one stack of 15 at the cheapest I can get it, I think. And my average is probably going to go up a little bit to 12.52. That's okay. And we also, I need to do gem chips as well. Let's go back and do that shopping scan again. Might as well check for any other bargains whilst we're here. Usually you just do foxflower. Oh, okay. I've got foxflower on my list here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Foxflower is currently at 23 gold, it looks like. And I'd actually been buying it for 24.99. So that's actually cheap for me. Mossgill Perch is looking quite cheap at 2 gold 50. I've got 204 of them. But I'm going to take all those ones that are 250. They're like practically half price. Definitely take those. Lean Shank. How's my stock levels looking? Got 500 still. Ley Blood. What have I been buying that for? 539, so 326 is worth it. Let's get some Ley Blood in. We can pick up all those again. Everything that's 327, 328. And then leave that. And then what else have we got? Bacon's at 120. Really? That's quite cheap really, because I've been buying it at 150. There's a lot here. From 123 down to 120. How much bacon do I need? I know you need it for the platter, don't you? That's the main thing. And you can obviously pick it up with the world quests. I think I ought to buy some of this. You bought about 1,000 at 70 gold. 70 gold each a few weeks ago. Wow, 70 gold's pretty good. How much do you normally buy them for? I'm tempted to buy some of these because they do seem quite good. I'm going to buy... what have we got? Just going to keep an eye on my gold at the top so I don't start going crazy with my purchases. That'll do for now. I've got a few. Silver mackerel, 798 versus 785, so that's kind of on point. Do I have enough? 143. Let's pick up that stack of 200. This is amazing. At rank 3 you need 3 bacon. Okay. Brilliant, excellent. Amazing look at the different legion herbs that each one gives you when you mill them. A real eye-opener for enchanters. Ah, okay, thanks Grace. Gonna add that one to my list as well. Just gonna have to mute the sound on it. There we go. And pause it. There we go. On the list of things to look at. Excellent, thank you for that. Trax Gaming. I don't think I've looked at Trax Gaming. I might have seen one of them. The logo looks familiar. I'm still relatively new to this, so finding them all out is really handy. Stormray. 19 gold purchased, 14.89. Okay, we'll pick up some of those. There's a little bid on there for 9 silver. I wonder if anyone's going to notice that. There's already a higher bid on it. Okay, maybe that was me. Still on confirming. Okay, I might have broken things. Let's see what TSM does. Says you've won an auction for it, but we're still stuck on confirming. Shara has a good spreadsheet too. Okay. 3 guys, the best I find that are still working or worth looking at. It's been so fun for me. You like sharing. Oh, that's very kind of you, Grace. Is that Shara's spreadsheet? Right, it looks like I might have broken things. So, oh, we needed gem chips. Forgot I needed those. Let's just do a search for it. Gem chip. Now, which ones do we need? Just the regular ones, I think. Yeah, because those are really pricey. Gem chip 161. I purchased 360. I've got 80 in my bags. So let's pick up that 161. It's a bit pricey though. There we go. Grace is in the Christmas spirit. Oh, brilliant. Let's buy them for now. So we've got some. Right, okay. Visit mailbox. Oh, look, someone's kindly left a cooking fire here. Okay, let's pick up all the mail. So now we're ready to start cooking. So we need to do intermediate crafts. We need to stop gathering now because I've got a handle on this now. Let's put a cooking fire right in there. There we go, perfect placement. And crafting. So, what do we need? 6 barracuda Murglars. 6 of those. Add to queue. And we need 4 Suramar Surf and Turf. Add to queue. Should have those, I would have thought. Why haven't I got them? We didn't gather something on that. Okay, let's do these. Seems to be missing the Suramar Surf and Turf, Royal Olives, Runescale Koi, and Sea Salt. Let's do the platters whilst we're here, and then we can see what we're missing on the Suramar and see if we can gather that up. Thought we'd collected everything we needed, but obviously not. Actually, no, we can make it. It must be in my bank. Oh no, we are missing reagents. Okay, gathering. Start gathering. What do we need? Visit bank and guild vault. Okay. You can do that. Gather items. Oops, sold a trained soldier. Visit the guild bank. Oh, we need to go to the vendor for some royal olives as well. Ah, that's unfortunate. Where's my gatherer gone? There it is. Problems with having a small. What are we left with? Did we get everything? Just sold another tome for 15k. Wow. You're on a roll with that, Sephorium. You realise I just put a fire here? We could use this one, guys. Crafting. Suramar Surf and Turf. We've got enough. Looks, at least for 2. Do we need one more? No, we've got enough for everything. So we make the salad. Zen Master Cook, here we come. Awesome. The salad currently is a profit of 44 at my current rank. So that's not too bad. 13.5k profit. I'd take that, Sephorium. That's pretty good indeed. Auctioning, cooking, post scan. Let's get these on, and then we can do a cancel scan of our enchants. There we go, and yeah, we've got quite a few sales coming in. This is nice. 11 sold auctions at 20,000. Okay. That's going to be nice coming in. It's going to take me nearly to 1,300,000. So we need to do a cancel scan. Cooking's done. Enchants. Cancel scan. Oh, actually, I should have done a cancel scan on the cooking as well. How are we doing? None of my fellow enchanters are online, so it looks like I've currently got the market to myself, as can be seen by not being undercut. And let's look at cooking. Let's just turn off these. There we go. And do a cancel scan on the cooking. I've undercut myself, so I might as well cancel those. Everything else is looking okay. So let's just cancel those and put them back on. Must have missed it whilst tune switching, didn't see it. Whoops. Right, done cancelling. Let's put these cooking recipes back on. And then we're in a good place, I think. There we go. Yeah, I think the messages need some way of being able to save them, like in the mail or something. Let's do a post scan. Get these back on. Right, that's that done. So I think what I'm going to do next is some of these bracers. We've got a few. Oh, we've got some shirts. Look at that veritable wardrobe of shirts we've got that I haven't posted back on. They must have expired and I didn't select the right group to put them on. Oh, we've got one we sold as well, so we need to stock up on that one. Pretty clothes that sell. I need to split the shirts into a separate group, I think. Just so I know which are all the shirts. Some of these are quite good prices. Mooncloth robe's looking at a good price at the moment. That means there's no others on. Be nice if I could sell that for 9,000. My average sell price is 6,000, and I've sold them anything between 3,800 and 10,000, so it's quite variable. Depends on who's around at the time they want to buy. That's the shirts on. Let's just check. Oh, have I got my Hexweave daily cooldown? Can't remember if I have or not. It looks like I hadn't. We'll be thankful once smart crafting is back in the TSM4. I'm always forgetting things like that, because that means I can probably make a Hexweave bag. Brown linen shirt needs coarse thread and a bolt of linen cloth. Hexweave bag we can just make straight up. Do that and gather the other items. Did I click start gathering? Nothing to gather. 1,500 bacon for 80 to 90 gold right now. Wow. That's pretty good going. So my brown linen shirt is telling me there's nothing to gather. But I need a bolt of linen cloth and coarse thread. Start gathering. Oh, there we go. Visit the guild bank. And pick up our coarse thread and bolt of linen cloth straight from the guild bank. That's going to be the easiest option. Oh, lost the window. There it is. Gather items. Brilliant. That's done. Tailoring. It's because your server doesn't raid at all. Ah, that's a good thing to factor in. I don't think my server raids at all either. So I think I'm in a similar boat. Not sure what people do on my server. But they do buy enchant, so they must be doing something. Maybe it's just kind of just casual LFR kind of level stuff. I imagine. Maybe with the odd guild. Certainly not hardcore raiding, I don't think. At least I'm not aware of. Tailoring that sells post scan. Let's post that on. Did I put my Hexweave bag on? Let's go back. Select bag. Post scan. Hexweave bags currently at 3,300. That's not bad. Okay. So that's tailoring stocked up, cooking stocked up, and enchanting stocked up. Yeah, that is pretty good, I'd say, for a Hexweave bag. I think, let's have a look at them. They're normally a lot cheaper than that. Normally, yeah, someone's reset the market on them, obviously. All at 130. That'll be why. Why's that got a 0 copper buyout? How does that work? Can you actually buy something for 0 copper? You must meet the minimum bid. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, normally hexweave bags I've sold for anything between 1,300 and 1,900. Yeah, yours are... Yeah, that would be about the same as mine, Grace. About 1,700 is my sold price. And I bought some for 2,000. I actually bought some hexweave bags. Can you believe it? Yes, it did look like it was a bid, no buyout, but I was thinking that would be blank under the buyout rather than 0 copper. For a minute there I thought I was going to get a steal, but alas no. Are you two on NA or EU? I'm on EU. I think Grace and Sephora are both NA. I know Grace is because she mentioned something about Chicago. I don't know about you, Sephorium. Okay, let's do a regular shopping scan to see if anything in the good stuff has come in cheap. I'm hoping for some cheap chaos crystals, but willing to make a character on EU. Brilliant, Grace. That's dedication, that is. 249 for chaos crystals at the moment. And nothing spectacular. No, not going to bite at any of those levels. That's fine. Right, let's make some braces. Tailoring. Silkweave braces. I can only make 24 from my stock. Not that many. But it's enough. Don't think TSM destroying is working still, so I'm going to leave that off for now. Just going to concentrate on doing it my usual disenchant way, I think. Oh, someone's bought some bear tartare. Another one. And another one. That must have been 3 stacks of bear tartare, I think. Let's see if I can see it in the chat. 1, 2, yeah, 3 bear tartares. And a trained soldier has just sold. That's alright. Am I selling food in different stack sizes? Yes. What I've done... is that all my braces done? What I've done is ooh, that's a overlay problem. In my operations, in my group for cooking, operations, I've got 2. So the first one is selling 20s with a stack cap of 20, I believe. Yeah. And I don't allow a partial stack on those. And so once those are done, then my other one, which is sell in 5s, not crafting, auctioning, sell in 5s, which happens after the 20s one, has a post cap to 3, so that'd be 15, and allows partial stacks. So I think that should be right. Or should that really be 4? Because then the partial stacks would count as a stack as well, wouldn't they? Let's change that. I'm going to change that up to 4. Oh, unlocks off, that's why. There we go. So hopefully that should work. That was the easiest way I could think of for doing the stacks of 20 and partial stacks. I guess I haven't done any 10s though. Might be worth doing another mid operation of 10s. Say maybe do 10 of 20, 10 of 10, 5 of 10, and then some of 5. That could work too. I'm probably not doing partial stacks as well, might be useful, but you never know, someone might want just the odd ones. Oh, got a chaos crystal. 5 and 20 are the best. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess if you've got money to burn, you'll just buy the 20s. But if you're being a bit more frugal, then you're going to want the 5s, aren't you? Ah, thank you, Emery, for the host. That's very kind of you. It's funny, that's popped up in my chat, but it hasn't popped up as a notification. I have to check my Streamlabs settings for that. Thanks for the host. Thanks for stopping by. How's your raiding going? How's the heroic side of things? Or are you not doing that just yet? Right, okay. Well, that's a good little bit of leylight. We've still got 12 bloods, so let's just check the map. We can. Oh, there's an invasion on. Bloods wise, there's a 3 and there's a bacon. Might be worth doing a few of these, I think. Let's head on over and pick some up. Really ought to think about heading to bed soon, actually. It's 1 o'clock and I've got to work tomorrow. Get that Arcana. Or did I miss the Arcana? Where was that one? Can't see it. Was it a US only one? Probably don't have it. Yeah, I don't think I can see it on this one. Forgetting I'm on EU, yes. It's because I stream so late. It's the only time that everyone else is in bed and I'm not working. So it's kind of like my optimum time at the moment to stream. But then I pay the price the next morning after only 5 hours sleep. Right, let's do the Word of Critical Strike first. Works for us. That's brilliant. I'm glad it works for you guys. Been lovely having your company. Ooh, a buyer has been bought for my Nightborn Delicacy platter. Sold one of those. Right, where am I heading? Where's the Bloods one? Let's go here. Let's dodge the towers. Where's my cursor gone? There I am. Kind of aiming myself here. Probably do with doing that, actually. Not any of the ones, but that's a good number of order hall resources. Let's just do a quick diversion. This works for EU too if you hate sleep. Absolutely. Sleep's overrated. I don't know, it's not completely overrated. I do love my sleep. But when you're trying to fit in work, family and streaming, you do have to kind of manage your time as effectively as possible. Right. Where's our forum? There we go. Any people searching for this? No groups found. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do ourselves. Might be alright. Hopefully someone will come along and help out. Seems to be okay at the moment. Just takes me a little while to DPS them down. Oh, looks like we got some help. Thank you very much for the help. It's just 3-button mashing really for holy DPS. That's all I really need to do. Oop, stunned. Might as well give myself a bit of a heal. It's not too bad at all. There we go. There we go. Done. Right. Oh, someone in a warframe. That's quite cool. Made it look like he had wings. Right. Work order. Word of critical strike. Where's this? There's still something I haven't done in here. Really ought to finish a quest off. I'll do that once I've got my gold target. Not tonight, obviously, but closer to Christmas. Once I've got all the tokens for another 6 months, then I'll see if I can finish off some of my quests. I think that's gonna be my next target. And then obviously finishing cooking and taking up all the other professions and leveling about 4 different alts. Yeah. Not a lot. Ooh, where's that gone? You're in here, aren't you? Sure it's in here. Yes. It's this one. Word of critical strike. Okay. You got your 7th tune to 110. Wow, Sephorium. You're doing well with that. That's pretty impressive. I've got literally 1 at 109 and that's it. Word of critical strike. Add to queue. Craft next. Click on that. Collect up that. Pick up that. Have the bloods. Thank you very much. Okay. The others were bacon. Somewhere. In High Mountain. Where's the bacon? Bacon's there. Where's the bloods? Over there. Okay. Let's just fly over to 1 and then we'll work out the other. Let's do... I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, just about. Let's do this one so we don't have to go over the mountain. There we go. Follow the arrow. See how that goes. Okay. Yeah, I really would. I think, you know, coming towards the end of the expansion, this is the first time I've really played an expansion through. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to have some time to do some alts so that I'm ready for the next expansion, so I'm not playing catch-up, which is what I've been doing since Legion, because I didn't play Legion when it started. I was like several months behind. I think we're going to do these 2 world quests and probably finish up after that. And get our bacon, another 5 bacon. Oh, there's a couple of bloods here in Valshara that I'm just about to fly over. Do this. Ghrelin in a handbasket. What we need to do, see if anyone's on. No groups. Okay, so this is going to be just an AoE job. And a boss. Oh, and it looks like we've got to pick up some things. Destroy those. And this guy. Do you? Should be fairly easy. And do you? And then we need to do these little appley things. Grizzle berries. Destroy the grizzle berries. And another one, and another one. Oh, there's one over there. I see it. I think there's one behind as well. There we go. That one. Okay. That's done. You receive order hall resources. What about the bloods? Did we not get bloods for that? Oh, there's one for 10 bloods there. Didn't spot that one. I'm missing all these bloods quests. I could filter my my map. That would be better. Take out the ones that I'm not really interested in. Not going to do that one. Right, where are you? What's happened here? There we go, went around the wrong way. Right, we needed, what did we need? Word of agility. We can make one of those. Word of agility. Add to queue. Craft next. Pick that up. Continue. And another 10 bloods. That's very useful. Right, I'm going to pick a flight path now from here. That's going to be easier. And we're going to pick up... Which one should we get? This one, I think. And there's Ingwari one. And then fly over. I think should be easier. And then we're going to head back for the bacon. And then head back to... is it Bristol Mall we need here? Yeah, so it's this one. We might as well get the other one up whilst we're here, the bacon one. There we go. Kind of like our list of things we want to do. There we go. We have way too many and one tend to admit it. It's alright, Drop Pencil, you're amongst company here. I think we all have a lot of, well, apart from me, I'm sure others who have been playing continuously for a while have a lot of 110s. Alright, up we fly. Would like to get myself a better GPU actually, just so I can turn the graphics settings up. It is beautiful flying around Legion. When I wasn't streaming and I was playing, I used to have all the settings up higher. But obviously, wanting to stream a bit. Once you do go fly in Pandaria with the music up, I'll definitely Grace. That's going to be high on my list. Because that does look beautiful. Currently saving my pennies for a new microphone. So I don't have to use a headset one. So I can be proper radio styly. Bristle Mall. Anyone around? Is this Bristle Mall? No. That's a Bristle Fur Bear. Bristle Mall's in the cave. There we go. No groups found. Well, I'll do it solo then. +1 that. It's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Ooh, what's that? Silenced. And no wonder I can't heal myself. There we go. Right. Okay, Bristle Maul, just you and me. We can do this. Nope. Eagle's coming in to help. Did we have help? Yes, we did, just at the end. There we go, and leave group. Okay. Off to get some bacon. Bacon this way. Okay. Nearly done. How are we doing for bloods now then? 28. That's looking a bit healthier. Oops, pressed the wrong button. 28 bloods. That's definitely a little bit better. And we're getting some order hall resources, which I haven't collected in a while. Thinking I'm going to need to go up here. It's still 1,000 yards away. Let's fly up and over. So who are we after here? Slab of bacon. Can be someone well fed. What do we reckon? There we are. Oh, we're PvP. We want to be PvP. Who was the well fed thing though? Who do we need to get? Okay, maybe it is you. Warden's Tower. I'm not sure that is that. Sorry, Eagle, I've been ignoring you whilst I'm looking for things. Normally I'm looking for something well fed. Didn't think I'd have to do a PvP. Oh, being the young ones fan I am. I should say, go to bed, Spotty. Right, let's do these. Not sure if I should be. Not sure if this is the actual quest or not, but I'll do it anyway. Not round behind me. There we go. No, I think I need to be somewhere else for this. I think it's either... Oh, what's that there? There we go. There it is. 2 world quests in one place. Does make things a bit difficult. There we go, done. Done. World class quest completed, slab of bacon. Awesome. Right. Let's Hearthstone back. There we go. 28. 110 chaos crystals, that's looking pretty low. Bit worried about that. Well, not worried, but I need to be aware of that. And let's sell those. Okay. Well, let's just check what we've got coming in. Some of them have already come in, but let's just have a look. My auctions. So still coming in, we've got some Bear Tartare, sold for 89. The Delicacy Platter we sold for 917. So 15,000 coming in, plus some have already come through the mail. I haven't checked those yet. All in all, pretty good evening. Quite pleased about that. I'll come online first thing in the morning in about 5 hours time, and I'll check anything else that's sold. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. thank you all ever so much for stopping by and chatting with me whilst I did my bits and pieces. I hope your gold making journey has been equally profitable, or probably more, knowing you. But Grace only shared spots with Seth. Feels poor for you, man. Oh, thank you, Kylie. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Drop Pencil. Thank you, Sephorium. Thank you for all your help, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Good night and farewell.